We've been waiting for you to come to this place, waiting for you to come to this place. Wherever you're from, we're glad that you've come. We've been waiting for you to come to this place. Hi Dragonflies, it's Carly Mae again. I have some more songs, another story, and something a little special. Let's start with something special, okay? Okay, I live in an apartment and you live in a house. Some of you might live in apartments too. And in your homes, you live with your families. Some of you live with your moms and dads, some of you might live with your grandmas and grandpas, some of you have brothers and sisters, and some of you have pets. I don't live with my mom and dad, but I do live with my 2 cats. And I wanted to introduce you to them today. All right, why don't we go find them? Because I don't think they'll want to be brought over here. Let's go look for them. This is Oslo. Give a big yawn. Can you say, hi, Oslo? Hi, Oslo. He's a very good boy. And this is his favorite spot in the whole house to lay. He likes to lay on top of the cat tree, and he likes to look out the window at the birds. He's a very big boy, and a very good boy, and a very, very sleepy boy. Right, Booger? All right, let's go find Izzy. Can you say, bye, Oslo? Bye, Oslo. This is Isabelle. She's my other cat. She's brown and striped with spots, unlike Oslo. Oslo's black and white. Izzy is very playful. She likes to play with her toys. Oh, look at that jump. And when she catches it, she chews on it, and she grabs it, and she licks it. She's a silly kitty. All right, let's let Izzy play with her toy. Say bye, Isabelle. Bye, Isabelle. Thanks for coming and finding my cats with me. I hope you liked meeting them. I'm sure they liked meeting you too. Oslo's actually sleeping right here, right next to me. See? Okay, so I have one more story for you, and then we can sing Everything Stays Together. Okay? Okay. The story I have for you today is one that I used to read when I was a little girl. It actually is my book from when I was a little girl. It's called But No Elephants. Let's see. But no elephants. Grandma Tildy lived all alone. She worked hard every day and she had no time to play. One day, a man came to her home. He was selling pets. Would you like to buy a canary bird? He asked. Very well, said Grandma Tildy, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy was cooking stew. The bird wanted to help, so he sang a song for her. It made Grandma Tildy happy. That night they sat down to eat the stew together, and it tasted better than ever before. The next day the man came again. Would you like to buy a beaver? He asked. Very well, said Grandma Tildy, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy needed firewood. The beaver wanted to help, so he cut the wood with his sharp teeth. That night they sat in front of a warm fire. Grandma Tildy went shopping. She met the pet man again. Would you like to buy a turtle? He asked. Very well, she said, but no elephants. Grandma Tildy was tired. The turtle wanted to help, so he carried her home on his back. That's so kind of the turtle. That night, Grandma Tildy washed the turtle and put him to bed. The next day, it rained hard. The roof started to leak. Then someone knocked at the door, and it was you-know-who. "Would you like to buy a woodpecker?" the pet man asked. "Very well," said Grandma Tildy, "but no elephants." The woodpecker wanted to help, so he nailed the roof down tight and the dripping stopped. That night, they all danced together in the warm, dry house. The days got colder and colder. Grandma Tildy put food in jars for the winter. "I don't like the cold," she said. Just then, the pet man appeared. Look, he's got on a scarf and some earmuffs now. "Would you like to buy an elephant?" he asked. "He's the only animal left, and I must leave before it snows." "No! No elephants!" shouted Grandma. She went back to her work, and the pet man left. But the elephant stayed. It started to snow, and it kept on snowing. And snowing, and snowing, and snowing. "No elephants," said Grandma Tildy. But the elephant would not go. They could not see the elephant now, but they could hear him crying. They felt sad. "Very well," called Grandma Tildy. "You may come in." The elephant was as happy as could be. But the elephant had a problem. He could not get through the door. So they all helped to push him inside. "Oh dear," said Grandma Tildy. I hope that the floor is strong. This is a very old house." Outside, the snow kept falling, but inside the house, it was cozy and warm. Everyone hoped winter would go away and spring would come soon. That night, there was a terrible crash. Look, it says crash. And they all woke up. The elephant had fallen through the floor. "We cannot fix this," said Grandma. "You will just have to stay there." The winter was long, and soon the firewood was gone. The elephant was always hungry. He kept eating and eating and eating until all the food was gone. "We cannot leave or we will freeze," said Grandma Tildy. "We cannot stay or we will starve. What are we to do?" Elephant felt sorry. Then he thought of a way to help. He stood up and he started to walk. He walked and walked and walked and walked. And when he stopped, they were in a warm, sunny place. And that is where Grandma Tildy and her friends are today. Look, it says, "Welcome, elephants," and there's a whole busload of elephants coming to stay with Grandma Tildy. Look how happy they all look. I like that story. Okay. So let's sing "Everything Stays," and then I'm going to say "see you later" for now. All right. If you know how to sing along, you can sing it with me. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. All right, dragonflies, I'll see you later. I love you, I miss you, and I hope we get to see each other again really soon. Mwah!